Dambe. Dambe, a fierce Nigerian martial art, dates back to the 10th century. Originating among butchers and fishermen, it features intense bouts fought on sand during harvest festivals. Matches span 3 rounds with no time limits, ending when a fighter falls. The spear hand delivers strikes, while the shield hand defends. Fighters also use a chain-wrapped leg for both offense and defense. Efforts to globalize Dambe were delayed by the pandemic, but its raw appeal endures. Bakom. Bakom emerges from the gritty streets of Lima, Peru, as a lethal blend of street fighting and jujutsu. Dreamt up in the early 1980s by Roberto Puig-Bazada, a former Marine and jujutsu master with a colorful past as a convict, this martial art is about quick, brutal efficiency. Bakom fighters aim to incapacitate their opponents swiftly with a combination of extreme strikes and concealed weapons, making confrontations potentially deadly. Initially developed for the Peruvian military, Bakom is not for the faint-hearted. Bartitsu. Bartitsu, an innovative English martial art formulated by Edward William Barton Wright in 1898, blends boxing, jiu-jitsu, cane fighting, and French kickboxing. Originating from Barton Wright's experiences in Japan, this eclectic style emphasizes a mix of striking and grappling techniques, tailored for effective self-defense. Although the Bartitsu Club in London closed in 1902, the art has seen a resurgence since 2002, marking its unique place in the history of martial arts. Rough and tumble. Rough and tumble, an unrefined but widely practiced form of fighting, carved its brutal legacy in rural America during the 18th and 19th centuries. This no-holds-barred combat was prevalent in the southern states, often used to resolve disputes with extreme measures like gouging, biting, and strikes to sensitive areas. Lacking formal rules, matches typically ended in bloodshed, severe injuries, and occasionally death. Due to its violent nature, Virginia banned it as early as 1752, with other states soon following suit. Rākau. Rākau is a traditional Maori martial art from New Zealand, focusing on weapon skills taught primarily on Mokoia Island. This art involves mastering weapons like the taiaha, a key focus in workshops that have trained over 20,000 individuals, including actor Cliff Curtis. Originated as gifts from the gods Tane and Tu, Rākau not only teaches combat, but also carries deep cultural and mythological significance, preserving the heritage of the Maori people. Huka-huka. Huka-huka is a traditional wrestling style from Brazil, integral to the funeral rituals of the Xingu indigenous people in Mato Grosso. Participants start on their knees, rotating clockwise before grappling to lift and ground their opponent. Both men and women partake in this rich cultural practice. Interestingly, Huka-huka's techniques have also been incorporated into the training program of the São Paulo State Military Police, underscoring its blend of cultural and practical significance. Bando. Bando, hailing from Myanmar, dates back to 1000 AD and is a martial art that emphasizes defense. Practitioners mimic animals like cobras and leopards, using their entire body, feet, elbows, and more to dodge and counterattack. It's part of the ancient Burmese Tang tradition, making it not just rare but deeply rooted in history. Ssireum. Ssireum is a traditional Korean wrestling style, recognized as a national sport since the 4th century. Competitors wear a belt called a satpa, wrapping around the waist and thigh to tactically bring opponents down. Inscribed in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List, Ssireum symbolizes cultural significance and is governed by structured rules with professional weight classes. Celebrated historically during seasonal festivals, it includes both men and women, showcasing its evolution and enduring legacy in Korean culture. Luta Livre. Luta Livre, a Brazilian martial art created by Euclides Haytem, blends elements of catch wrestling and Kozen judo. Known for its no-gi style, it is divided into 2 distinct forms: esportiva, which focuses solely on grappling, and combat, which adds strikes to the mix. Originating from the less affluent communities, It serves as a stark contrast to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Despite facing challenges from the rise of MMA, ongoing initiatives are breathing new life into Luta Livre, underscoring its important contribution to the evolution of modern combat sports. Tire Machèt. Tire Machèt, a formidable Haitian martial art, was born amidst the flames of the Haitian Revolution from 1791 to 1804. Crafted by slaves and free blacks, it blends traditional African combat techniques with European fencing. The art revolves around the machete, originally a tool for cutting sugarcane, but repurposed as a weapon of rebellion. These techniques were pivotal in overcoming the French colonial army. Long shrouded in secrecy, Tire Machèt was only revealed to the wider world in 2014 by Haitian master fencer Alfred Avril. Bokator. Bokator, an ancient Cambodian martial art, predates Angkor and focuses on hand-to-hand and weapon techniques, inspired by animal movements. Practitioners wear traditional military garb, including a color-coded krama scarf, indicative of skill level. Nearly lost during the Pol Pot regime, Bokator saw a resurgence thanks to San Kim Shan, a surviving master who revived the practice. Today, it stands as a testament to the resilience and rich martial heritage of Cambodia. Angampora. Angampora, a rare Sri Lankan martial art, dates back thousands of years, combining combat with meditation and exercise. Practitioners target opponents' pressure points through strikes and grappling, aiming to incapacitate or paralyze. Matches conclude with a submission lock. While traditional weapons are optional, the British banned Angampora in 1817, only for it to resurge post-independence. Today, the Sri Lankan government actively promotes this ancient art to preserve its cultural heritage. Suikendo. Suikendo, a dynamic Japanese martial art crafted by Tadashi Yamashita, embodies the philosophy of the fist that flows like water. This style melds elements of combat, dance, and flexibility, promoting a fluid fighting technique that allows practitioners to strike and defend with seamless efficiency. Suikendo teaches its followers various striking and breaking techniques, enhancing their ability to move and react like water. The art's influence is notable, even reaching champions like Floyd Mayweather, who have observed Yamashita's teachings to enhance their own skills. Hojojutsu. Hojojutsu is a specialized Japanese martial art that teaches the use of cords or ropes for restraining individuals. Developed for law enforcement, it's primarily practiced in Japan, where it remains integral to police training. This ancient art is still taught in modern police academies and advanced jiu-jitsu classes, underscoring its ongoing relevance in safely capturing and restraining suspects. Abir. Abir, often regarded as the oldest martial art in Israel, uniquely intertwines physical combat with cultural heritage. Its name translates to gentleman, reflecting the art's disciplined approach, reserved for dire circumstances. Exclusively taught to the Jewish community, each technique in Abir is named after a letter of the Hebrew alphabet, integrating physical, spiritual, and Hebrew educational elements. Although some skepticism surrounds its modern promoter, Yehoshua Avner Sofer Ma'atuf Do, a former Hebrew rapper, the Israel Sports Authority recognized and legitimized Abir in 2008, underscoring its cultural and martial significance. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll enjoy our major martial art styles series. Don't forget to subscribe for more.